Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Puerto Vallarta right now, playfully known as PVRN, and I am your playful host. It's me, Brent Lane. So happy to see you. It is 9 a.m. Nailed it this morning on August 5th. 2026. So happy to see you all this morning. And hello, early arrivers, Karen Miller, Casey and Cody. Good to see you. Lovely L3, throwing out the sunshine. Loving it. Let's throw out a couple other things this week. Got a good morning. I'll be having a kick-ass day. Oh man, all the things I could say. So that's all. All right. Good morning, everybody. We got a full show today. Mostly lighter news, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Good morning, Sly. Good morning, Don. Nice to see you, aka Tom. Jonathan, how you doing? Lori is celebrating with me. I'm loving it. All right, we're doing all our good mornings, letting everyone get the sleep out of their eyes and wake up to a live view outside. Oh my gosh, that looked amazing this morning. Look at those clouds over the city. It's your 4th birthday. 4th. Okay. Happy 4th birthday, Lori. Congratulations. You might be too young to be on. I'm just saying. I mean, there's an age limit around here. All right. So, hey, live look at Puerto Vallarta, looking good out there. Check it out. The wispy clouds, a little bit more of a mountain view I gave you today. But definitely some stories today you're going to be interested in hearing about. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. It's time to wake up and get it going. But first off, let's see. Let's have some coffee. Why not? Can you hear the jingle coming in? I can hear it. It's way out in the distance. What? There it is.
Time on PVRN. Hey, clink those cups.
I love how Casey and Cody give me the coffee before I even had a chance to pick it up. Boom.
Coffee time, let the news roll in. Steam's up, sun's out. Puerto Vallarta, let's talk it out.
That was a new dance for me. I hope you enjoyed that. Good morning, Javier. Good to see you, brother. How you doing? Good morning. Oh, Kirsten. We have a Kirsten sighting with coffee. Good morning. Kirsten, you get an extra one. I'm going to give you a nice. All right. You know I love my effects. They're fun. All right. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for joining in. Let's get to it. You just got to see a live look at Puerto Vallarta. I'm going to give you an extra live look a little later in the show. It's going to be a live look at the soon to come Terminal 2 of the Puerto Vallarta Airport, out the backside of the studio. We can see that, and oh my gosh, we've got a first timer. Mary Romaine, so nice to see you. Welcome to the show. I'm going to give you some advice a little later in the show of how to make sure you always get notified the show is on and always catch it live if you enjoy it live. So welcome to the show. So nice to see you. And wow, we got a brand new first timer here. Everybody, welcome, Mary. So nice to have you. All right, jumping into it. This is why you're here. Oh, thank you. All right. First of all, I would like to big shout out to our good friend Anna. I don't give a lot of birthday shout outs on the show, but I'm going to give you one. So happy birthday, Anna. Hope you have a great one out there in Mexico City. We're going to see you in a few weeks. I'll tell everybody about that because I'll probably have a couple days off the show as we got a little vacation coming up. Glad you're having breakfast, but Anna, happy birthday to you. Have a great one. I hope your husband, Jerry, treats you like the princess you are. Okay, moving on. So, hey, let's chat a little bit. Rainy season. What are you all up to? If you're here in Puerto Vallarta, how you beating the heat? How are you finding things to do? I mean, we've lived here for a while full time. We're always here full time, so we know what we do. But you have any great advice if you're new to this area, if you're new to the sweltering heat and a bit of this humidity? Yeah, share it. Share it in the comments. I'd love to hear what everybody likes to do. I know Laura and I tend to watch more movies this time of year, and unfortunately for her, I happen to also be kind of a horror movie aficionado, so she gets subjected to lots of terrible things. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And the movies have not killed her yet, so that's good. So if you've got any suggestions other than we're watching horrific movies, let me know. Also, hey, every now and then, I got a breaking news. Wow. Okay, so breaking news, yes. Yeah, that's lovely L3's comment if you're not watching. All right, breaking news because there was a presidential speech this morning. This didn't make the newscast because I just saw it, but let me go ahead and cover that. I don't have any video or anything like that, but our president of Mexico, Claudia Sheinbaum, announced the launch of Mexico's first nationwide Jornada Nacional de Reforestación. Woo! Okay, National Reforestation, which is scheduled for Sunday the 9th to begin. This is a massive environmental initiative which aims to plant more than 6.6 million trees and plants across 32,000 hectares in 621 municipalities. You can always tell it's a Mexican story because there's lots of numbers. Targeting forests, jungles, grasslands, and 37 natural protected areas. All 32 state governors joined the announcement remotely from Palacio Nacional, uniting the state governments, local communities, and agricultural groups. So this is a big story. So to carry out this campaign, over 235,000 participants will work on the ground alongside modern technology tools to get all these trees and plants planted. And for the very first time, specialized drones will disperse pellet seeds wrapped in nutrient-rich substrates to protect them from wildlife and improve survival rates. So this is just kind of the beginning of her plan. This event serves as the kickoff for the administration's broader long-term goal of planting 1.5 billion trees and plants throughout Mexico. So again, that's breaking news. I didn't have any pictures or anything this morning, but that was the announcement from the president this morning. The reforestation project. So you got a bonus story today, which is Mexican national news, but also is going to affect us. But looking out the studio, we got plenty of trees and forest out there, but we could always use a little more. All right, let's jump into the news, everybody. But first off, let's grab a little coffee. I know Kirsten cheers with me a few of you last time. Let's do it. Bing. Oh, whoa, what happened? That's my good morning. There we go. Cheers. You know, when you run the whole thing yourself, sometimes you hit a wrong button. It happens. All right. First story today. Oh, you're going to love this one. This is a good one. Oh, what's that we see? Oh, yeah. I see the coffee cups going around the screen, but that's not a guy with a coffee cup. Oh, if you plan travel internationally this summer, have guests arriving, state health officials have issued a medical update regarding the gastrointestinal illnesses we all know about, aka, like this poor guy, explosive diarrhea. The Jalisco Health Secretary confirmed the detection of two, as they're calling them, imported cases of the parasite infection known for causing sudden severe diarrhea. Both patients are adult women, one a foreigner and the other a Jalisco resident who recently returned from trips to Canada and the United States, where active outbreaks of the parasite have been reported. Now, if you're concerned about local transmission in Puerto Vallarta or surrounding areas, health officials emphasize there is no community outbreak here in Jalisco. Public Health Director explained that the parasite does not spread easily from person to person. I know there's at least one person on this show who can comment on this if she chooses. It does not spread easily person to person through direct contact, according to the story. Both patients sought medical care promptly after developing symptoms. There we go. There's our symptoms. And after lab testing confirmed the parasite, both received appropriate treatment and have fully recovered without complications. Their toilet may not feel the same. Health authorities note that the infection is easily treated with a 7-day course of standard antibiotics, but caution residents not to self-medicate if they experience symptoms. Anybody experiencing severe digestive issues, aka boom, should consult a doctor right away and avoid dehydration. Thank you so much, and my friends over at Toribio de la Bahia for this story. Okay, I hope you all are feeling good out there. I hope I'm not going to ask you a personal question, but hopefully you haven't dealt with this. I know a lot of people in the U.S. and Canada and other places in the world are dealing with it, but now we're hearing a little bit here in Mexico as well, with only 2 confirmed cases, and they were traveling. So those are imported cases, according to the story. Okay, continuing on with the story of dead crocodiles. Oh my God, another dead croc. What is going on out there, people? Inquiring minds want to know. Because local beachgoers and residents in the North Hotel Zone were met with a troubling sight along the shoreline again this week. A small crocodile just measuring 40 centimeters was found dead right in the sand directly in front of Icon Vallarta condominium complex. Environmental authorities were notified to handle the removal of the young reptile, marking another concerning wildlife incident along our local coastline. Here is why this discovery is raising questions for area residents and conservation groups, because this latest finding brings the total count now, if you've kept up with the show, we've covered every one of them, to 8 crocodiles that were dead recovered across Puerto Vallarta beaches in just the past few weeks. Environmental specialists are closely examining these occurrences to determine whether the environmental shifts, ocean currents, or human activities are contributing to the mortality rate of the young crocodiles here in the bay. Local officials continue to remind public and visitors to report any wildlife sightings or deceased animals directly to municipal authorities rather than attempting to handle them personally. Please do not touch the dead or alive crocodiles. Thank you again to freaking contributor Carolina Gomez for this story. What is going on with the crocs, y'all? This is not good for our croc cam in any way, shape, or form. Not happy about it. But I'm also seeing posts on social media. And what are your thoughts on this? I saw a recent post on social media saying, should crocodiles population be reduced? So this leads me to wonder, is this human intervention doing this? Is something else happening out there? Should the croc population be culled? I mean, they do similar things like this, like say Austin, Texas, and the suburbs there with the deer population. They have to cull that down a bit, but there's hunting season for that. Now, whether you believe in that or don't believe in that, do you believe that the crocodiles here should be culled down through a hunting season and those meats and the skins be used for, good purposes? I don't know. I mean, they are a protected species, but I'm going to save my opinion. But if you have one, I'd definitely love to hear it. And you got to really think about all angles on this one. But again, I hope nobody is purposely doing anything to these crocs. That's not the way to go about it. And we'll give the crocs a little cheers. Stay away from people and stay away from them. So stay in your lane, everybody. Stay in your lane, says Brent Lane. Oh. All right. Next up, let's talk about public transit. Oh, we got a sad bus. Look at that sad bus. And why is it sad? Because it shouldn't be sad. It should be happier because commuters traveling back and forth between Puerto Vallarta and Bahía de Banderas, that's up north, Nayarit, continue to face transportation hurdles as cross-border infrastructure plans hit a delay. Now, that's why the bus is sad. And I see Kirsten saying, long live the crocs. There you go. Croc Cam. Thank you so much. I agree. The long-awaited Metropolitan Transit project designed to unify public transportation between Jalisco and Nayarit is currently stalled due to major transit system lags on the Nayarit side of the border. Differing municipal regulations and outdated bus fleets have created a bottleneck in aligning service standards that go across the state lines. So if you rely on daily public transit, or somebody you know does, to get to work across the Amica River, this means unified routes and integrated ticketing remain on hold for now. Local leaders in Bahía de Banderas note that while municipal finances remain stable, upgrading transport units and coordinating route permissions with Nayarit state authorities require further legislative and operational alignment. Metropolitan planners emphasize that fixing the regional transit delay is essential for reducing the traffic congestion along Highway 200, which they've already done a lot with the construction and the overpass and the things that they did, and really would improve daily travel for thousands of workers going to and from Bahía de Banderas into Puerto Vallarta and vice versa. So, interesting story. Let's keep an eye on that. I'll definitely update you. We've got another transit story coming up right after this one. But first of all, thank you, Ere Rangel, for that story. Also the former producer of CPS News on television. If you haven't tuned into me on TV at some point, check it out. You might find it more interesting. It's definitely a different production style for sure, as it's in a full-on TV studio. Monday nights, 7 p.m. Okay, one more transit story coming up, and this is our last story for today. But hey, all right, so look at this. So this isn't a news picture or one of those outdated photos you see. This is actually a real-time, live as of this morning, photo from a bit of a distance of Terminal 2, which is going to be the new terminal at the Puerto Vallarta Airport, the international terminal. So this is where it stands as of today. So I want to shoot that up for you. It's still a bit of an empty skeleton, as you can see, but there has been some progress. But this is what it looks like right now. So keep that in mind as we go through the story. So this story came out this morning, and it's that tourism representatives from Puerto Vallarta took center stage at the recent Price Agency's awards presentation to detail upcoming local infrastructure and major events. Destination leaders highlighted ongoing investments in connectivity, confirming that construction progress on Terminal 2 at Puerto Vallarta that you see right here in this photo. Thank you for the airplanes, John. I appreciate that. Remains on track, okay, for its scheduled opening in 2027. Okay. The second terminal aims to expand passenger capacity significantly and ease congestion during peak travel seasons. Now, if you're looking ahead to the upcoming fall and winter calendar, tourism officials outline a packed schedule of high-profile local events that are designed to draw regional and international crowds. And this airport's kind of important for that. I don't think it's going to obviously make this year's version of some of these, but maybe next, according to the story, depending on what you think of that photo. So, for example, the upcoming lineup features, and this is not limited to these, there's a lot of other ones, but the Mexico Open PGA Tour event is returning. We're very excited about that and plan to be there like we are every year. Obviously, Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead Festival, complete with the world record monumental Katrina they build every year. Vallarta Nayarit Gastronomica is a great event every year. If you've never been there, I'll be sure to let you know when we get closer to that. And we also have the 31st edition of the International Gourmet Festival. So this story kind of morphed from, is the airport going to be done, into, hey, here's all the stuff coming up in Puerto Vallarta that you're not going to want to miss, that this airport kind of needs, or that we need this airport for, sorry. Local organizers do note that reinforcing commercial ties with travel agencies and promoting these major cultural and sporting events ensures steady tourism growth and economic stability, which we need here. Thank you so much again for Bahia. Tribuna de Bahia for that story, and I hope you found that one interesting, and I hope you really found the picture I shared with you interesting, because people always talk about the airport, the progress, the lack thereof. A lot of people, they just don't get up this way that often to drive by it on their way up to across the bridge to Bahia de Banderas. So this is what it currently looks like as of today. So I hope that was helpful for you. I'll try to remember to get a shot of that, at least once a month, give or take. All right, that's it for today. We're at about 18 minutes. I hope you enjoyed the show. I know there's at least one new viewer on right now, so I want to remind you, if you want to make sure you never miss a show, well, look down at the graphic and hit the bell right here. Do what it says. Subscribe. When you hit that bell and you subscribe, be sure to also choose notifications. Also, you never miss a show, and you're not reliant only upon Facebook to know when to come join me. But also, don't forget, somebody out there named Brent, he's got 2 thumbs, his name Brent, this guy loves viewer mail. I absolutely love viewer mail. I love to get it. I love to read it on air. If you have anything you want to say, you want me to read it on the show, this is just one great way to get a hold of me. PVRNMX@gmail.com. Also a great way to send in a story idea, ideas for the show, thoughts on segments, whatever it may be. That's a great way to get a hold of me. So thank you so much for that. Hopefully we get some viewer mail before Friday, and I'll read it on air this week. But other than that, don't forget the big event on Friday. I'll mention that again tomorrow. The neighborhood crawl, so to speak, for the community is going to be on Friday. I'll be there. So if you are a PVRN viewer and you want a chance to meet me and chat with me and see what I'm all about in person, and meet Laura if she makes it too. That's a great way to meet. I'll give you more details on that tomorrow on Thursday, just as a reminder. But that's it for the show today. Thank you so much for the happy days. I see your comments up there. Everybody have a great day. Be sure to support my sponsors, and be sure absolutely to stay tuned for the credits, because that's where you'll see the amazing reporters that provide a lot of these stories that I share with you. Okay, everybody, have a great day. Stay cool. Enjoy it. Do whatever you do. But I will be right back tomorrow, as always, with PVRN, Puerto Vallarta Real News. Have a good one, y'all. Bye.